Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Hey, how are you all doing today, everyone? Man, I am just so glad to be back. So glad to just make videos again. I mean, it's been so long. No, I didn't kill myself, obviously, because I'm talking right now. No, I did not commit suicide. No, 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 no. Because you know what? Last year's finals taught me a valuable lesson. A lesson that surely I can't forget and I won't forget. That lesson is to be more cockier than ever before. Yep. I told y'all. What did I say? I predicted this. I predicted Kevin Durant coming to the Warriors. I predicted this way back in February. You can go look that up. Look that video up right now. I predicted that video. That entire scenario. That was 4 months in the making, pretty much. All right? Who's basically the first ones to say that Kevin Durant could come to Golden State? I was. And I was advocating that throughout the season, and now it has officially happened. And we have the best record in the NBA right now. All right? This is just one hell of a start to the season. And the scary part about this is the team still doesn't look like, it's together. It still looks like they're figuring things out. They're trying to get guys, bench guys, everybody's trying to get chemistry. And they're barely even trying to, get all this together. And they have the best record right now. So this is just some scary stuff right now. And then you look at Cleveland, okay, they got the best record in the East, but they look established. They look like they're a well-oiled machine, and we don't, and we have the best record in the NBA. It says a lot about the difference between both of our teams so far. So, yes, I'm back. Basically, the GOAT, the OG, and I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to keep coming back, trying to get everybody together, get everything together, and we'll see what goes on, We'll see how it takes, pretty much. I mean, it's crazy. It's been so long. I've seen some channels grow. I've seen some people do some things, upload some content that is kind of sellout-ish to gain subscribers. But I won't name any names. I won't bring up any names. But some people have done some things on their channels that is basically quote-unquote sellouts to gain themselves. But I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. I'm going to keep uploading, being the troll that I am, pretty much. And I honestly don't care what the haters say. I honestly don't give a fuck. You could dislike, you could like. I honestly don't care. I do it for my fans. I do it for the people that like watching me. Dub Nation, I do it for them. And I do it for Steph Curry because, like I said, I'm his son. Okay? I look up to him. He is still the best player in the league, regardless of what anybody you say right now. But I wouldn't really care if Durant won one MVP right now, because it looks like he's on his way to becoming the MVP this year. I mean, if you look at his numbers, he looks a whole lot better than he ever did with OKC. I'm going to just say that right now. He looks a whole lot better than how he looked with OKC. It just goes to show you how much of a better pretty much player and person Steph Curry is compared to Russell Westbrook, all right? Russell Westbrook, his team looks like he's about to miss the playoffs. They look like they're about to miss the playoffs, all right? Westbrook, yeah, he racks up a bunch of assists, but most of those assists come off of like dump off last second passes, all right? He turns the ball over a lot, all right? The decision making is terrible. It's just stat padding, all right? It's not really benefiting because they're losing a lot and they're barely above 500 right now. And Steph Curry, it's not that Steph Curry is any less of a player. It's just he's taking a back seat. He knows what he needs to do. Okay? Steph Curry knows that he has a top 3 player alongside him right now. Best small forward, actually, because he's been playing like the best small forward. All right? Look at the stats and stop getting out your emotions. He's the best small forward right now. Kevin Durant is the best small forward in the NBA right now. Okay? You don't have to stuff the stat sheet to prove you're the best. You got one thing. No, not one thing. Couple things go into the factors of being the best: efficiency, improvement in numbers, and win total. And Kevin Durant right now has been doing all 3 of those at the best of his ability. So he might be the one. He might go on to be the MVP. Not Kawhi Leonard, not Chris Paul, not Blake Griffin, because the Clippers. I don't care about how good the Clippers have looked so far. They're gonna fall off. Cleveland, they're not going to have a better record than Golden State this year. They might not even have a better record than San Antonio, because San Antonio, I'm still not going to count them out. All right, they're just another team that always seems to be one of those elite teams that just never go away, and they're always going to be at the top. But Kevin Durant right now is looking like the MVP, and it's all because of how well his teammates around him have just let him do what he wants. They don't care who the main guy is. That's what you call team basketball. Okay? Steph Curry could easily do what he did last year. Easily. Without a doubt. But he's not going to do that because we saw what happened. Injuries happened. Fatigue happened. And basically a loss happened. But that's not going to happen this year because we're not chasing the record anymore. We're not chasing the 74, 75 wins. We're chasing a great record and also rings. 5, 6, 7 rings down the line. That's all that matters, really, is the rings right now. All right? We got the MVPs. We already got a championship. We got the best record basically of all time. All we need now is rings. So that's basically what I wanted to say, what I came back to say. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.